stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We've excused Commissioner Hopes. He had a family event to attend, so we did rock, paper, scissors, and I lost, so I'm the chair. So, Commissioner Jensen, if you'd like to start us off, you've got an announcement.
We received an email from the state fire warden, the Carbon and Emery fire warden, Jeremy Jorgensen, today, and it says, please be advised that closed fire session went into effect at midnight last night. With this said, anyone who wishes to conduct open burning within the unincorporated county lands in Carbon and Emery counties needs a permit from him. There are no additional fire restrictions in effect in Carbon or Emery counties at this time. So we've sent that forward to the newspaper and should see that. But so this means anybody outside city limits, you cannot have any open fire until something changes.
Okay. Thank you for that. We'll start off the agenda here. The first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes.
I see no corrections.
Nor do I.
I'll make a motion we accept the minutes from May 18th, 2022.
I'll step down in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are accepted. Item number 2 is the Employee of the Month. I'll turn that over to Kellie Payne.
Hello, Commissioners. So our June 2022 Employee of the Month is Tara Matson from our Treasurer's Office. She has been employed with Carbon County since August of 2018. Personally, I love Tara. She's super sweet, always has a smile. She always makes me laugh. And so, I mean, I didn't nominate her. I wish that I would have, but I'm going to let Kay talk about her. So both of them can just come up here. Come on, Tara. I know.
So I wish she would have nominated her because she's mad at me now for nominating her. But Tara's great. She's great with the customers. She's great with me. Anything you give her, she does it and gets it right back to you. She helps Seth's office with business licenses. She actually worked for me temporarily in 2017. And then she went to Seth. Well, she left for a while, then she went to Seth's, and then I stole her back. And like I said, the customers, even if they come in, taxpayers, not customers, come in and they're grumpy, they usually leave with a smile because of Tara. And I just wanted everyone to recognize that I do appreciate her. Thank you.
Thank you. No. Tracy wants a picture of you. She doesn't want to say anything.
Are you sure?
Oh, you're so cute.
Well, thank you, Tara. I do echo that you always have a smile on your face and pleasant to deal with. So thank you, and you're a great representative for the county.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Tara.
We'll move on to item number 3, the annual certification of contribution rates, the URS, of July 1st, 2022 through January 30th, 2023. Seth, would you like to address that?
Yeah, each year URS adjusts their rates for different reasons, returns and such. They generally don't change them that much. I mean, it's really rare for them. I looked at them this year. There was not really any changes except maybe a little bit of decrease in one of them that doesn't affect us too much. But anyways, this is just, we look at it each year and we have to certify them and agree to their rates. Not really much we can do about them either way, but we have to look at them and certify them. So
Seth, tell us who URS is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks. It's Utah Retirement Systems, so it's all the retirement for any county employees. So, thanks.
And point of clarification too, do county employees get lifetime benefits?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, you get the satisfaction of the public service you've rendered, yes, for the rest of your life. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you for clearing that up.
No questions.
Okay. So we just need to certify these rates, or just accept, or is this more of just a notification?
I make the motion that we certify the contribution rates to the URS for the calendar year of July 1st, 2022 through June 30th of 2023.
And I'll step down and second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Item number 4 is consideration and possible approval of the Four Corners Behavioral Health Area Annual Area Plan with Danielle Henrie.
It's Melissa Huntington.
No?
Danielle probably set it up for me. So every year we come to each of the commissions in the 3 counties as a result of our interlocal agreement with Carbon, Emory, and Grand. And every year we ask for approval for our annual area plan. Our area plan is a plan that we develop for the Department of Health and Human Services that basically states what we're planning on doing and what services we'll provide to the counties that we serve as the local authority in that area. So today, I believe you guys should have received a copy of the area plan for FY23.
Yes.
And today I'm just asking for approval or answering questions. And since Commissioner Hopes isn't here, maybe if you guys are good, if you do approve, I'll leave it with Commissioner Jensen and he can get it to me when Casey's able to sign it.
Absolutely. Not a problem at all.
I don't have any questions, just some comments. I think that's the longest agenda for a board meeting I've received, 193 pages. I read most of it. But Four Corners is strapped with some pretty heavy responsibilities for our county, and they are under contract with each of the 3 counties to provide mental health services for those in our community that are most at risk. And,
Yeah.
they do a tremendous job. And like any government entity, there's always things people don't understand about what you do, and there's plenty of people that may be upset that you can't fix some of the problems that are there with family members, but I witnessed some good things happening there, and the plan that's presented is very in-depth and audited multiple times. They have a lot of audits each year to make sure that the monies that are coming in from other sources are taken care of properly, and so there's a mountain of work outside of helping mentally ill people.
It's a complicated business.
So
It is.
thank you
For sure.
for your efforts, and I don't have any concerns about the plan. I think
Great.
it's very adequate.
Great. Great. Well, thank you for coming, and we
Yeah.
appreciate it. And
Are you guys good? Do you approve of the plan? Or are you good to?
I'll make the motion that we approve the Four Corners Behavioral Health Annual Area Plan.
and I'll step down in second.
Okay.
All of those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
All right. Can I bring you this form?
Sure.
To leave?
Thank you. We'll get it to you. We'll get all of them. Casey will be back next week. Get it to you.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Moving on, we will go to item number 5. Review and possible approval to hire a part-time contracted content creator to work with tourism. Shani? Have Shani come up and address this one?
You bet. So yeah, Tina and I would like to hire, oh, sorry, that was loud, a content creator to help with tourism. just to really focus on the local economy and businesses. And it would be a part-time, month-by-month contracted position, $400 a month. It's within the budget. And it would give Tina a little bit of a break from time to time as far as getting all those updated into social media. So we're looking for someone with experience and who can handle a camera really well. That's what we're looking for.
So this person would go around and gather images at maybe events or places around the county?
Businesses, yep, events, local community. They would, Tina already has a few places that she would like them to focus on right off the get-go, so yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yep, no questions.
Yeah, nor do I.
questions.
So
Okay. Thank you.
I'll make a motion that we approve to hire a part-time contracted content creator to work with tourism.
And I'll step down and second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you. Item number 6 is consideration and possible approval to apply for the 2022 Co-op Marketing Grant. Tina?
Hi, Commissioners. So it's that time of year. The Utah Office of Tourism comes out with their Co-op Marketing Grant, which is a 1-to-1 matching grant. The deadline for that is June 17th. So we plan to have everything in by June 15th if everything is approved. Currently, we are working with our ad agency along with Emory County and members of the 9 Mile Coalition, because originally we want to plan to write 3 different applications. At those applications, 3 different applications would total about $110,000, which would be $55,000, right, from our budget. And we have allocated in our budget for state matching funds in order to do that. Currently, we have a marketing breakdown in place for the traditional marketing co-op grant because we haven't gotten any agreements between Carbon and Emory or the SPX. So there is a chance that we will not be doing those other 2 applications, but I wanted to come before the commission to get approval to apply for the grants. And then if we decide not to do that, we will, however, for sure be applying for the Carbon Corridor Marketing Co-op Grant to help us create media, video, but also we're looking at doing ad buys and focusing our marketing efforts to the west and southwest cities like Denver, Boise, Pocatello, Las Vegas, Reno, Phoenix, Albuquerque, and Bozeman to capture a surrounding area that may regularly travel to or through Utah. And we're producing a balance of print, out-of-home, and digital content to be distributed in both the various target markets. One of the really big asks in this grant, which is our ask is $80,000, so Carbon County would provide $40,000 and the state would provide the other $40,000 if we receive full funding, which is rare, but we have gotten it. Is $20,000 allocated to a partnership with Zardico, and they are an analytics and data company that will help us track where our visitors are coming from, where the spending is, and where they're going when they get here. It's amazing what they can do with GPS tracking. But I think it'll help us gather data about visitor behavior, visitor habits, and destination usage, how they're using our destination. Are they going into certain areas and camping, not lodging, not spending money in local restaurants? So it's a lack of something that we've had in the department, so definitely see a need for it. I probably didn't need to ramble on that much and just ask you, can I apply for some free money?
Yeah, I think it's good that you explain all this too, because a lot of times we get kind of caught up in our heads. We know what's going on, but a lot of times the citizens and the community doesn't. So right. I think it's good that you explained that. So thank you.
You bet.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. We're noticing more tourists in the area all the time, so we just need to stay ahead of that, which just seems like it will be a good help for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no other questions.
Okay. I'll go ahead and step down then and make a motion that we approve the application for the 2022 Co-op Marketing Grant.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thanks.
Thank you. Consideration and possible approval of the 2022 tax sale. Seth, would you like to address that?
Yeah, we on May 19th held our annual tax sale, and this is for properties that are 5 years delinquent on their taxes. We meet in the commission chambers here and auction off those properties to satisfy back taxes and fees and whatnot. I think in the past we've mentioned that any excess of those funds, as far as beyond the taxes and fees that we have, is generally sent to unclaimed property at the state, and those who have interest in the property can claim that through those means. This year we had 5 parcels that were tax sale that were 5 years delinquent, and then we had 3 other properties that were owned by Carbon County that we also auctioned off. And so you probably have there before you the bid sheets and the different bids and what the property is sold for. This is just us bringing it for you for approval, if you have any questions.
I don't have any questions, but it's, I guess I just don't remember in the years past, but the amount that these properties have been sold for, many of them are almost at market value, close. So there was a lot paid for these properties, well above the amount of tax owed.
Yeah, I think it's a function of just real estate in Utah in general and in the West. We've seen real estate go up quite a bit in the last couple of years, and there's a lot of demand for Utah in general in our area. And so, yeah, it seems like there's a lot more being paid for parcels at tax sale than there has in the past.
Yeah, and it was interesting to see that the bidders that were here, the people that took place watching, and there were a couple of parcels that really had multiple bids on, and they went for a lot more than expected. So that was pretty interesting to watch. Even I don't think anything was turned back, right? Everything sold, and there weren't any other parcels that were left behind.
Right. Yep. Everything's sold, and for more than probably usual. So.
Yeah. Great. Okay. I guess we just need a motion on that one.
Okay, I'll make the motion that we approve the 2022 tax sale.
And I will step down and second that motion. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes. Item number 8 is consideration and possible approval of file management software purchase and maintenance agreement with Journal Technologies, Inc. and County Attorney's Office. Lynn, would you like to address that one?
Sure. Carbon County has been using software for their case management called Justware. And Justware has been unsupported for almost a year now. This is a hazardous situation in that if there's a problem, there'll be no way to fix the problem. So we need new case management software, and the case management software that we're proposing is called eProsecutor. And it's made by the same company that Justware, our previous case management software, was made by. So it's quite a process to switch over. All the files have to be migrated, and so there's 3 different contracts that need to be signed in order to migrate the information, and then an annual licensing fee as well. But it's extremely important that we stay up to date on our case management and that we fix the problems before we have really bad outcomes.
Is the cost of this newer software in line with the older system that's not being supported?
It's more expensive than the older system, but it's in line with what's being charged by other case management software. And this is the software that's being used by Utah Prosecution Council as well. So it's used throughout the state, and I think it's a good choice for Carbon County.
No
further
questions.
Okay.
I think we better just do it.
Okay. So I guess just a motion then?
Yep, I'll make the motion that we approve the file management software purchase and maintenance agreement with Journal Technologies, Inc. and the County Attorney's Office.
I'll step down and second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Motion to adjourn.